Good morning. It is July 30th and we are up here at the boat. Got this area all finished up and we brought some of the original doors because we got to figure out where to cut the spots that they're going to go in down here. And we're going to build out the little sink area here, and then that's where the toilet's going to sit, and the shower's right there. So we've shrunk this bathroom and definitely going to make it a much bigger wet locker, which will be good. We'll be cutting some pieces, putting this in. This is a beveled piece. I don't know if you can really see the bevel on the camera. Here, I'll do it this way, but there's what it looks like. Okay, so that guy's going to go in, and then we're going to run the wall all the way down, and we got 2 doorways we have to cut into it. Anyway, that's the plans for the day. Later. So, for attaching these walls to the substrate of the boat or the steel of the boat, there are these tangs. They were toe stubbers for the longest time, and so Jeannie put all the safety foam over them. Anyway, we got these tangs, and here's some going up. And the way these worked is the plywood actually sat on them in the center. And so what I've done is I'm using a spiral bit on the router there. I have the edging guide there set up so that using this little sample piece, I can stick it in and pretty much get right into the center of that plywood. And I'm going to use this test piece right here, see how that works. Okay, so now we have a bigger top piece, so it's not as wiggly when I'm trying to cut the hole. I can still see my line there and my line there. Okay, well, we'll give it a try. Well, that will be deep enough once it's cut. Let's see how it does. Let's go see if it fits. I don't know if you can see up in the hole or not. That in theory, it's going to drop on like that. Cool, that works. So I think those will work just fine. Now I'll cut it on some real pieces. So far we've gotten that assembly in. Jeannie's put sound deadening isolation material all the way around here, and then we've put the paint and cut the grooves for that piece. After lunch we will stick that piece in and then move on to doing the upper wall up here, and then we'll do the center section. Fun, 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 fun. Time for lunch though. Later. We got this wall and the 2 doorways cut out. We got the little sink niche put in here. We'll put this board in tomorrow, but we're done. See how horrible our power usage is. We're probably down to 40%. Ooh, 39%. And we're still pulling quite a bit. Solar's gotten pretty late. But yeah, you can see we're being assisted. But we've been being assisted for the past 4 or 5 hours. We're very tired. Later. Good afternoon. It is another wet afternoon in Cape Canaveral. Oh, I can't open my door. Oh, lock it. A big storm just rolled through a little while ago. Water level's pretty high. What are we doing tonight? We're installing the wall, and then we are prepping for spray foam and installing electrical support brackets. We're going to install this wall here. So, and we have to make it out of 2 pieces. That's our next plan. Later. Okay, so we got the primary project, which was to get the final wall in here. So this room is now in its final shape. Obviously it doesn't have finishings or anything, but it's roughed out and whatnot. And now we are prepping for spray foam. We got lots of stuff to get out of the way for doing spray foam. We're going to continue, and we're hoping to do our spray foaming on Thursday, but we got a lot of prep. I mean, biggest thing now is cleaning and then taping everything up to protect stuff we don't want sprayed. And then we're spraying in the evening on Thursday because the sun won't be hitting all the metal surfaces outside, making them super hot. I think we are done for the evening. Later. Good evening. Well, we are up here at the boat. It is August 2nd. One of the first things we're going to do is we're going to cut this piece of plywood for the wet locker, which is going to go across right there and go up. And that will be the wet locker, and we're probably going to have a little bitty door here on the side. And then we are going to work on the office, the bathroom in there, and this room in here. Get this room all ready for spray foam. That includes starting to do the taping and get as much done. The only thing that'll still be here will be the air conditioner. She's cracking the whip.
Let's get to work.
Later. .30 and we are done. We got a few more, well, took the tape off, put a few more blocks in, realized we had not done anything about running AC lines. So I've got AC going down there for the bidet, and then AC going for a couple outlets here. And then we also took out the old air conditioner support, put in some support for the faucets, taped off a few things, and Jeannie's been busy vacuuming, and then we rearranged this so we can get all the way around the edges. So tomorrow we'll do more of this, and then Friday we do some drilling for through holes for the AC systems. And Friday night, when it's a little cooler, we're going to do all of our spraying because we don't want the steel to be hot from the sun hitting, and that'll cause the foam not to expand well. Later. We're up here continuing prep, and we also brought our last container of foam onto the boat. So we got 3 bottles there and 3 bottles over there. They'll acclimate to the temperature here, which is about 82 degrees. Also took some thermographs of the sides of the boat. So I'm going to be more interested in taking them in the morning or afternoon tomorrow when that whole side is under heavy sunshine, so we can see what difference the insulation makes, if any. I know it'll make some difference, but getting stuff set up for spraying. Later. This is the port side of the master bedroom. Starboard side of the master bedroom. Let's see if I can get back far enough so you can see. Yeah, you can see where the salon is above us and where it basically stops going into the bathroom. There is the bathroom, and looking up, and that purplish area on the left side of the screen is actually where there is some insulation. Just amazes me how much hotter the blue paint, the lower part of the hull is painted blue, how much hotter it is than the white. I should have painted the whole boat white, but boy, we really like the way the blue looks. Again, you can see there's the salon on top, wet locker and bathroom. You can see there's the engine room Right in the center is the engine room, which there's no insulation below and none on top. That's just the metal plate. So you can see it's sitting at about 90 degrees because of the water. It's basically 85 or 90 degrees right now. And then you can see the floor, which just has the sound insulation there. You can see it's closer to being in the 80s. So room temperature, basically. Into the foyer, port side of the foyer. Foam's at room temperature of about 80 degrees. And the wall is quite warm. That wall is all white, so you see how it's evenly loaded thermally. Starboard side is also all white. Now there you can see the floor, and again that's the equipment room down below, so you can see it's pretty close to room temperature down below, which is good. And then an air conditioning duct right there. Oh, it's not blowing anymore, so, but it had been blowing. But yeah, this is this room down in here. It's showing 82 over there, so it's pretty close to the ambient temp in here, because that has insulation and then board in front of it. And we're actually going to be changing our wall design for the rear ones because we want to put a little bit more insulation in. There's an interior wall, no effect. There's the anchor locker. You can see it's a little warmer. And over there, not too bad. You can see the wall and the two portholes. One porthole is closed, one's open. Kind of see the difference there in thermal load. So here's the office. You can see the blue there, and you can see it is quite toasty in the office. This is on the north side, so there's just a little bit of indirect sun hitting it right now. You can see how warm it is. This back part is directly in the sun, and you see it's sitting 112 there on the really hot part. See, here's this door, which is an insulated door. Yeah, so you can see it's 86 or so, but boy, you get where that window is. And that actually has some thermal stuff on it, thermal film, but doesn't seem to be doing a lot of good. Okay, I think I am done. Oh, we are going to Home Depot and get plastic to put over everything. But anyway, we went ahead and installed the AC line right there because it's going to get covered up by foam. We realized we need an outlet there, and then we're going to have another AC outlet here, and then a switch. We drilled a little hole up underneath here. I know it's dark, but two Cat 5s can come in, so we'll have C-zone switch right here, a couple switches, and then we may also put a little control panel here giving status, but we'll see. Anyway, put a couple blocks to hook those wires. There's no foam up here, so they're clear. Same basic thing over here. The only difference is we got an AC outlet going in down there. We'll have another AC outlet up high, and then over here we have the switch. Same thing, drilled a little hole right there. So we moved a whole bunch more stuff down there. Just some cleaning up in here. Still haven't done any taping yet. Jeannie's taped this side here, and I don't think she's done. I don't see any taping in there, but it's cleaned up now. She got the office pretty much all taped. So tomorrow we will start putting plastic up. Then we will be set up for spray foam later. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, think about subscribing. We're trying to put out 1 or 2 videos a week. Anyway, later.